As-salamu Aleikum. Hope you are doing well. I thought we could have a little chit chat about the Quran. I know many of us probably are guilty about not spending enough time with the Quran or not connecting enough with it. So I hope inshallah these small easy tips can help us be more committed to staying connected with the Quran inshallah. So grab a beverage and let's talk. I've got my chai today. I know I always get comments saying that I'm always drinking something other than chai, so today I have my chai. I'm actually a little bit under the weather. I don't know if you can notice from my voice, but I felt like I needed something with a lot of ginger and spices and things just to soothe my throat, and so this felt like the perfect option, so I threw in a lot of ginger into it. And so yeah, so that's what I'm having right now. Let's just jump straight into it inshallah. So spending more time with the Quran. Number one, it's important to have a very clear goal for ourselves, right? If you have a goal, you're more likely to do something. So set a clear goal. For example, something like, I want to connect with the Quran every day by reading 5 minutes a day every day. Make it something clear, and not just clear on what you want to do, but also how you're going to do it. So for example, when are you going to do it? What time? Is it going to be part of your morning routine, part of your evening routine? How are you going to make it happen? So decide how you want to incorporate it into your day, and make it a whole mood, make it a whole experience. You know, have a cup of tea, light a candle, have some soft lighting. Make it a whole experience that you are spending with the Quran. Make it a beautiful time, so it's something that you are looking forward to doing inshallah. Second thing is, another easy thing is to have it accessible. Have it somewhere where it's easy to grab. For example, maybe your bedside table, and therefore you see it in the morning when you wake up, you see it at night before going to bed, and maybe at night when you're going to bed you see it on your bedside table and you realize that you didn't do your goal for the day, and it kind of triggers a reminder to you to try to end your day achieving your goal. So maybe then you decide to pick it up and recite it for 5 minutes inshallah. So having it accessible and seeing it inshallah will be a reminder and make it easier for you to actually pick it up. Third thing, let's talk about accountability. Sometimes it's much easier to be accountable to doing something when there's someone else also holding you accountable. So if you have a friend, a family member, someone that you know also wants to be doing the same thing, try to set up a plan with them where you hold each other accountable. Like for example, maybe once a week you are meeting together and you are reciting Quran together, or maybe you are studying a few verses of the Quran together. Make a plan for yourselves. For example, every Friday 10 a.m. we are going to meet, for example. And it doesn't have to be in person. Alhamdulillah, we have technology which makes it so easy for us to meet with people without going anywhere, just pressing a button, just jumping on Zoom, jumping on a FaceTime and having a meeting with someone. So see if there's someone that wants to be held accountable as well, and you can hold each other accountable and encourage each other inshallah. If you're not sure where to get an accountability partner, it might be helpful to attend a structured class where you are with a teacher and students and studying the Quran together. And sisters, I know I have mentioned this before, Ribaat Academic Institute is an institute for women by women. All their scholars are women and all the students are women, and the best thing about it is that it's all online. You can literally just be sitting in the comfort of your home with your cozy cup of tea and attending their classes. I've been attending their classes for about 2 years now, and I have enjoyed every class I've taken with them, and I just curl up on the couch or be cozy, and I just have to click a button and tune in, and I join a class, and it's so heartwarming to join a class like that. So if you're looking for something like that, I will leave the link in the description inshallah, so that you can check out their courses. They just opened their registration for spring semester, and you don't have to commit to getting a degree or something from them. You can just take a random one course in a semester. That's what I do. I just take a random course here and there just to keep myself accountable and keep myself learning. If you're looking for something like that, that's a good avenue to go. And they have all kinds of different classes, including classes connected to the Quran, like reflections on the Quran, or learning tajweed, or learning Arabic if you want to be understanding the Quran better and reading the Quran. So check them out. I'll leave the link down below inshallah. Number 5, keep evaluating your progress and the goal that you set for yourself. So have a way where you're actually keeping track and you're marking off, for example, every day that you hit your goal or the days that you didn't hit your goal and so on. So you can actually see and reflect if you are actually hitting your goals or not. And then you can evaluate yourself, right? Like, for example, if you decided your goal was to read Quran every morning, 5 minutes, but you keep missing your goal, maybe you reflect and you realize, you know what, every morning I'm always scrambling out of the house to get to work or school or wherever it is, and I just end up with no time in the morning. So you know what, I'm going to shift and try to do my goal in the evening, for example. So evaluate yourself and see where can changes be made. Don't give up. Don't evaluate yourself and say, look, there's no hope in me, I'm not achieving my goals. Evaluate yourself and make changes to make it more likely for you to achieve your goal, inshallah. Don't give up, keep trying and adjusting, and don't ever feel that you're not good enough to approach the Quran. The Quran is for each one of us in every state we are in. So don't ever tell yourself that you're not worthy or not befitting to approach the Quran. The Quran is for you. So let's inshallah strive to stay connected with the Quran. This is literally a big blessing for us. It is directly from Allah. So let's stay connected with it, inshallah. I hope these little tips helped, inshallah, encourage you to kind of rebuild that connection with the Quran, especially as Ramadan is approaching around the corner. It's a great time to start to build these relationships with the Quran so that it's easier for us in Ramadan to stay connected with the Quran. As-salamu Aleikum.